People are wooing here at the AEW Collision. I wish Ric Flair was going to be here. He's one of AEW's most well-known figures, but his appearances are rare. You can see the audience is filling up now. The show will be beginning fairly soon. I think they're doing the Ring of Honor tapings. How would you describe the atmosphere at this show compared to WWE events you've been to?
That's an interesting question because, believe it or not, we didn't rehearse this in advance, but I was thinking about that. It seems to be a much more enthusiastic crowd here and laid back. The people here are clearly fans, which, for WWE, because of the ubiquitous nature of the company, it becomes a night out just to go to the WWE, and you don't get a lot of hardcore fans, a lot of casual fans. These fans are hardcore, brother. Hardcore. Listen to the wooing over there.
Yeah, the wooing. Only wrestling people would know that.
Well, I one thing in this company's favor. Well, there's many things in this company's favor, but you can't argue, be it in terms of online participation and obviously attending the house shows, or the premium live events. They are very, very hardcore fans, very supportive of the product, and you just see by.
There's a lot of people traveling from the ones we've talked to that have traveled
here. Somebody from the Maritimes we saw.
Yeah, but there's others too that I know that have traveled like 4 or 5 hours to go to this. So they definitely have a hardcore fan base.
Yeah, so that's refreshing. 90% of a good show, notwithstanding the efforts of the wrestlers and everybody else, is the audience. You got a hot crowd that can take a mediocre card and turn it great.
And your next event in Great North Wrestling, June 27th in Napanee.
June 29th in Napanee, Ontario. The Napanee Schools Out Slam. It is going to be a really big event, headlined by the return match for the Canadian title between Magnum McLaren of the Big Money Players and that dirty, rotten, filthy rule breaker Rene Dupree.
People can say what they want about Flair, by the way. He's over.
He's over.
He's still over.
Who concussed me in November at the Renfrew Reckoning. So, as I keep saying, I've got a lot planned for Rene. So shout out Rene if you're watching. We're also going to feature for the first time in 10 years the title defense of the Hardcore Road Trip title by Angel Kingpin Medina of ECW fame. The last match ever of Mario Mancini, who is coming up to come out of retirement to do this match because he said I reignited a fire in him. But the big announcement right now, that is a big announcement, I will have a bona fide WWE legend who has not been in Ontario or Canada for a number of decades, and I am talking about the one and only Pretty Paul Roma of the Young Stallions, the Four Horsemen in WCW, and perhaps a team that never got its due power and glory with the great Ray Hernandez. But Paul Roma will be there to do a meet and greet, and we're looking at perhaps a Q&A and a number of other things. So this is just the start of what is going to be a great night of action that Great North Wrestling fans are accustomed to. So get your tickets now at ticketweb.ca. I will have them at the door, but also there's premium live event seating, ringside seating. That's limited. Get those right now at ticketweb.ca. And who knows, we may have many announcements to come.
Very good. And speaking of ringside, I guess we'll move back down to our ringside seats because they're about to do the Ring of Honor tapings here at the Canadian Tire Center in Ottawa. I have to say the set looks really cool.
Amazing set.